The girl was about to cook pea rice, but her mother-in-law suddenly stopped her. She said women and children were not allowed to eat peas. They could only eat leftovers. Even so, the girl still kept a smile on her face, because today, her daughter had finally received the new tricycle she had been waiting for. Her husband reminded his mother, the bike had cost 2,000 South Korean won. If they dared to sell it, he would just buy another one. At that moment, his daughter cried and said she wanted to eat peas. The girl had no choice but to pretend there were peas in the rice, and feed them to her child. Seeing this, the husband immediately moved all the peas from his own bowl into the bowls of his wife and daughter. He told them, from now on, we're all eating together as a family. But when the girl turned and walked into the kitchen, he still saw the sadness in her eyes. It turned out, his mother insisted that his granddaughter become a female diver, even though her own daughter had died in a diving accident. The girl finally couldn't take it anymore. She flipped the table and said, she grabbed her daughter and prepared to leave, but her mother-in-law pulled her back. The girl angrily said, when her husband returned home, he saw the entire room in chaos. His mother was still blaming the girl. He placed the peas beside his daughter's picture book. Then he said,
애순이 나랑 살러 왔지. 이 집 며느리 살러 온 애 아니야. 뭐? 다시는 애순이 볼 생각 마요. After that, he picked up his daughter, held his wife's hand, and left the old house. They moved out and started living on their own. Although life became difficult, their daughter was finally free to choose what she loved. But one day, when the man was preparing to go fishing at sea, the captain deliberately made things difficult for him. He even kicked him down on purpose. Just then, the girl suddenly rushed over. Just like countless times before, she stood in front of him again. She told the captain, 우리 아저씨, 일 안 합니다. After saying that, she grabbed her husband's hand and walked away. But the captain continued mocking them from behind. The man finally lost his temper and wanted to go back and argue. But the girl stepped in front of him first. She kicked the captain. Everyone was stunned. Then the girl cried as she held her husband's hand and walked home. The injured finger on the man's hand could never bend again. But they still held each other's hands and walked through the long years together. Many years later, their daughter asked her mother why she never married a rich man. She said marrying her father must have been something her mother regretted.
그때로 돌아가서 또 네 아빠한테 시집 가려면 안 가지 뭐. 가.
Just then, her father came home. He was carrying 2 large bags of peas. Perhaps the highest form of love is always caring about every little thing that matters to each other.